Hello everyone, welcome to my Premier League Game Week 28 predictions and FA Cup quarter final predictions. Obviously there's less Premier League games this weekend because we've got the FA Cup quarter final on too. So yeah, I'll be predicting the FA Cup quarter final results as well. The same as Game Week 28 predictions for the Premier League. Okay, we'll start with the Premier League. Okay, if we want Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. I think this will be a good game. I think it will be quite. I think Aston Villa is going to win this quite comfortably. If we want, I'm going to say 2-0 Aston Villa, but it will be a good game. Brentford versus Leicester. If we want, obviously Leicester is fighting for yeah, relegation at the moment. Obviously, they're trying their best not to get into the relegation zone. They're fighting to stay out of the relegation. Like, Leicester have been having quite a poor season this season. I think they're only like 2-3 points out of the relegation zone at the moment. So Leicester really need to pick up points here if they don't want to drop into the relegation zone. But I don't think they're going to do everyone. I think this is going to be a really, really good game. But I think Brentford is just going to be too good for Leicester this game. Leicester really needs Maddison and stuff to turn up in this game for them to have any chance. But unfortunately, I think on the night, I think Brentford is just going to be too good for Leicester. I think it'll be a very tight game, but I'm going to go 1-0 Brentford in that game if we won. Southampton against Spurs if we won. I think Southampton is going to nick a draw out of this. I think this will be a very good game. Obviously, Southampton is another team fighting to fighting to get out of the relegation zone. They are in the relegation zone at the moment. I think Southampton is going to be really up for this, and I think they're going to get a result against Tottenham. Obviously, Tottenham are fighting to stay in the top four at the moment, but yeah, I think Southampton is going to give them a bloody good game. I'm going to go 1-1 after 1. I think it's going to be a really tight game. I don't think Southampton will win it. I think they just give Tottenham a really good game. It's obviously their last at the moment, and a win here might take them out of the relegation. So, whoops, I forgot to add Newcastle against Forest. We'll do that now quick. Okay, Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest FV1. I think this is going to be a really good game. And do you know what, FV1? I'm going to shock you all. I think Forest is actually going to win this game. I think Forest is going to get a result here. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Nottingham Forest in this game, FV1. I think this will be a really, really good game. But I'm just going to edge and say Forest will win this game 1-0, because if they win this game 1-0, then that will put them like 5 points clear of the relegation zone. So I think Forest is going to really be up for this game. And I think they're actually going to beat Newcastle. I think it'll be 1-0. I think it'll be a really good game though, because obviously Newcastle will be up for it too, as they are fighting to get in the top 4 this season. If not, they want to stay at least in the top 6 so they get European football. Wolves versus Leeds. This is a tough game to call, everyone. Obviously, both of them is just outside the relegation, so they both really need points here. Actually, no, sorry. Leeds are in the relegation zone. Wolves are just outside it. They both really need points for. I'm going to say this will be a really good game. I'm actually going to go 1-1 here, everyone. I think they'll both pick up a point, but they'll both really be up for that game. Chelsea versus Everton. Obviously, Everton is only a point out of the relegation zone, I think Everton will really be up for this game if we won. But sadly, I think it'll be another really good game, but I think Chelsea's just going to beat them 1-0. Arsenal versus Palace. This is difficult because obviously Arsenal has just got knocked out against Sporting Lisbon in the Europa League and they played 120 minutes. So their players are going to be tired on Sunday most likely. But I'm going to say Arsenal will still win this game though. I'm going to say it'll be a really good game, but Arsenal will just edge in 1-0 if we won. Anyway, if we won, so that's my Premier League predictions for this game week coming up this weekend. I think Forest Newcastle will be a really good game, same as Villa Bournemouth. I think that all be really good games to be fair. I think Aston Villa versus Bournemouth will be the most comfortable game this weekend. But apart from that, the Forest game, the Brentford game, the Leeds game, the Tottenham game, the Everton game, and the Crystal Palace game, I think that all be really, really tight everyone. I think they're all going to be really good games. And that's why I have put them as either a draw or there will only be one goal in it. Anyway, everyone, FA Cup quarter-final predictions. Burnley's obviously top of the championship, doing really well in the championship, and Vincent Kompany is returning to his old club as manager for Burnley, and he's been doing a really good job at Burnley this year. But I do think Man City will still win this game quite comfortably. I'm going to say 2-0 to City here, everyone. But I do think Burnley will give Man City a little bit of a game. Sheffield United against Blackburn. Oh, that's a really tough game. Obviously, Sheffield United is second in the championship and Blackburn is in like 4th or 5th in the playoffs of the championship. I think Sheffield United is just going to edge this game 1-0 everyone where they're at home. So I think with the home support, that will be a really good game, but Sheffield United will just edge it. Brighton against Grimsby. Obviously, Grimsby did really well to knock Southampton out of the last round of the FA Cup. But unfortunately, I don't think Grimsby is going to be able to beat Brighton as well. I think Brighton will be too strong for Grimsby. I'm going to go a comfortable 2-0 win to Brighton here. But fair play to Grimsby for knocking Southampton out in the last round, but I just think Brighton are going to be too strong. Brighton are doing really well at the moment. Like, they are doing really well in the Premiership. They could get European football this season. And maybe even Champions League football. You can't write them off getting Champions League football. They're only 6 points off the top 4. And they're obviously 7th in the Premiership. They're left 1 point with Liverpool and 2 points behind Newcastle, so they've got a really good chance of getting European football. And yeah, like I said, there's a slight chance they'll get Champions League football as well. You can't write them off. They're a really good team, and they're only 6 points off Tottenham, who's in 4th place. So yeah, I think Brighton will be too strong for Grimsby. And Manchester United, my team versus Fulham. I do think Fulham will give us a really good game if we won. But I do think we're going to win the game 1-0. I think Fulham is going to give us a bloody good game. But I think we're just going to edge in 1-0 with the home support of Old Trafford. And obviously we just played against well batters yesterday. Where we beat them 1-0 away from home and 5-1 over 2 legs. But the good thing is, we did get to take players off early yesterday and rest players and things what was good. Like, we got to take Rashford off with like half an hour to go and things like that's what's good. So, yeah, hopefully we won't be too tired for it against Fulham on the weekend, and hopefully we'll be able to beat them. That's why I think where we played on Thursday night after one, that's why I think we're only going to be Fulham 1-0. I think they're going to give us a bloody good game, but I do think we're edge it. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for watching my Premier League and FA Cup quarter final predictions. Please let me know in the comments below what your predictions is. And yeah, we'll see how many we get correct. But anyway, everyone, thank you for watching, and I will see you all again soon. And yeah, enjoy this weekend of football.